My name is Roger Lichtman. I'm Senior Vice President at a large company. I'm an architect. I have run my own firm for 23 years, and prior to that, all total, I have about over 30 years experience in business. I recognized a paradigm shift in the economy around 2007 going into 2008 and realized that this was not just another recession. And similar to John Nesbitt, who wrote Megatrends 2000, I don't know how many of you are familiar with that, but however, he said that every business line would change. Well, I thought as an architect that that wasn't going to affect me necessarily, because people will always need buildings and people will always need people to design buildings. However, in 2007, 2008, when the economy fell off the cliff, after 2 years of recession, I realized that this is no ordinary recession, and it is in fact a paradigm shift, and I needed to reinvent myself so that I could go beyond. So, right about that time, I researched MBA programs because I thought that that would be an excellent way to change courses, so to speak, or at least enhance my background. So, the Rutgers PMBA program came around, of which I was made aware of. Now, I had a choice of any place I wanted to go, so I looked at others. The reason that Rutgers was so advantageous to me was simply because of the fact that, number one, it was a 1 day a week program where some of the others were 2 days a week, and the fact that I was still running my own business, I could not afford to take that second day off. It's not to say that the workload was any less, or that one would learn anything less, or interact any less with one's own people in their cohort. However, what happened was that my time was my own and the work could be done on my own, which was clearly a great advantage for Rutgers. I could have taken an online course. However, the difference between Rutgers and an online course is the fact of the matter is that this is interactive, FaceTime is very important, and in addition to that, it's a name brand. Everybody knows Rutgers. Since that time, what had happened with me was that I was able to take my firm, we continued on. My particular niche was doing small portions of large projects, and I was able to get my company absorbed into the largest infrastructure firm in the country, currently doing approximately $20 billion a year with over 90,000 employees all over the world. The one thing that stands out to me in the program is the fact of the interaction with the people in the cohort. As an architect, I was always interacting with engineers and clients and other folks who were technically minded, because the clients that we have were mostly government clients, so that everybody had a basic knowledge base of what it was that we were doing. My concern when I came to Rutgers, and what turned out to be one of the greatest benefits, was to be able to interact with folks of all ages from all different walks of life and in all different professions, trying to solve together the same problems, working in some of the case studies, as well as just gleaning from one another the advantages of each, and learning how people think differently. We've all been aware of the fact that people do think differently, but when you're after a common solution to a problem, and you're working with people who think differently from all different walks of life, it just made me more sensitive and more aware of how to get things done.